Good morning. This is Joe Moses for SuccessProgress.com. Thanks for stopping by. It's our goal to provide relevant, meaningful content to our user community, and today we're going to profile multipliers, how the best leaders make everyone smarter. Leverage is a key word that can make the difference between Joe's bathroom service and Apple. This is such a strong concept that it really needs to be studied and implemented. Multipliers puts this into perspective and shows via research that leaders that are multipliers get double the productivity and genius out of their people than diminishers do. Why is this important to me? This is critical because everybody complains that they are too busy. It is the proverbial bullshit excuse to not get the important stuff done. You can learn to leverage your people by learning to become a multiplier, and your organization and your career will blossom. According to Gallup, organizations with engaged employees grow their earnings per share 4 times faster than organizations with disengaged employees. Think another way that your organization with 50 people will produce more than an organization with 100 people. This to me is a no-brainer to study and implement. If you watch some of my other summaries, and you know I'm a fan of inversion, this book studies both sides, and the main hindrance to being a multiplier is ego and control. This book is broken down into 7 key parts. The first part is the multiplier effect, which we covered already. What is excellent about this book is that it's based on research. You can dive into the research and questions and assumptions along with a methodology collection. The 5 disciplines of the multiplier are: number 1, attract and optimize talent. The diminisher is an empire builder. The multiplier is a talent magnet. If you're in the information business like software, life sciences, or other technology-driven fields, then you know that talent is good, but the correct environment is critical. Talent magnets develop and attract talent. You see this in college football all the time. The best teams continuously get the best recruits. Number 2, the liberator. Liberators create intensity that requires best thinking. Sometimes when you lead talented people, you fall into the nice guy trap. This is very dangerous. If you analyze any world-class coach and talk to his players, they will tell you that they expect the best with no excuses. This builds trust and respect. Michael Phelps' coach, Bob Bowman, had him on the same routine for 12 years and only once let him leave 15 minutes early for a school dance. Michael wanted to be the best, and his coach delivered without being a tyrant. The multiplier is a liberator, and the diminisher is a tyrant. Number 3, extend challenges. Multipliers know how to get the most out of their people. They do this even though the people don't think they can do it. This is the key. You see 20-somethings running billion-dollar divisions inside of Apple. Multipliers know how to lay down a challenge that is initially viewed as bigger than themselves, and the people rise to the occasion. The diminisher is a know-it-all, and the multiplier is a challenger. Number 4, debate decisions. The multiplier knows how to get the best out of their team. They foster debate to come to the best decisions. The diminisher is a decision maker, and the multiplier is a debate maker. This does not mean that multipliers are wishy-washy. They do make decisions, but they know that heated, thoughtful debate will lead to better outcomes than a fast, eye-centered decision. Number 5, the investor. Instill ownership and accountability. Once the multiplier sets a task to a teammate, then that person owns it. They invest the project in that person and give them full accountability. Regardless of the result, then that person has to deliver. This means that the multiplier does not come in and take over the project. They do watch it for progress, but the accountability falls on the person who the multiplier put in charge. As you can see, this one is really hard to do. I've been guilty of this in my own business. If I give a project that I don't know anything about, then it is easier because I cannot go in and do the task. For example, we have outstanding software people. I cannot do their work, so for me to give them accountability is straightforward because I cannot go in and take it over. On the flip side, I do know how to sell and run enterprise accounts. My sales team is better at this than I am, but I still have more of a control issue because I instinctively want to take it over. The diminisher is a micromanager. The multiplier is an investor. Multipliers is a great book that I strongly suggest you read. Regardless if you have your own organization or work for somebody else, this book will show you what the true talent is doing if you are working for a diminisher, or worse than that, the top dogs in your company are diminishers, and you're going to want to look for a new opportunity. I personally need to put these practices into place to make my company a better and more effective organization. I will start this now. I hope you found this short video summary useful. The key to any new idea is to work in your daily routine until it becomes habit. Habits form in 21 days. One thing you can take away from this book is to recognize if you are a diminisher or multiplier. One thing to point out is that most diminishers are very smart people. This can be their handicap because they feel that other people won't be able to get it done because they are not as smart. This is a very eye-centered and foolish assumption and will hamstring any organization that does not understand it and overcome it. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't hesitate to pass it along. If you want more detail, click on the link below and purchase Liz's book, Multipliers. Thanks for watching and have a great day.